think we're live. Okay, yeah, we're live. Boya's in the chat, Nico's in the chat. What's up, guys? I got myself a new mic because I listened to myself and I was... Why didn't anyone tell me I was so quiet? Today we're gonna be working hard. I might turn this down a little bit. So what we got here is about 80% done of episode 1 and 2. And I'm gonna try to do the final 20%. That's the goal. Final 20 is like the color correction, the any kind of final polish. Basically just the editing, because right now we have the flats done and the cell shading, like the shadows and the highlights. Yeah, crispy mic. Oh yeah, and I also have this. I could look at that. I could highlight. I can call you out, Boya. That's pretty cool, right? And then also I have my little avatar, my Ukmanru blinks now. So I'm all new mic, new person. Yeah, the wall of shame. Yeah, I somehow found some time to also upgrade my my streaming, cause it's fun. I like streaming. It was a fun distraction from the comic. Okay, so yeah, I got the, let's see, this one's a little bit different because there's multiple panels here. So yeah, first thing I'm thinking of doing is tweaking the colors of the flats. That's the first step. Because my sister did the flats and I told her it was okay to, it's okay if the colors aren't right because I'm gonna be changing them anyway, so they're supposed to be wrong. Okay, let's start with the one on top. Yeah. So the good thing here is I have a bunch of auto actions I can use. Yeah, my Ukmanru moves now. It's like a little bounce. It's pretty easy to set up. I just needed to draw an open mouth and eyes closed. Because I've done PNG tubers before, like as commissions, so I'm familiar. familiar with that. Let's see. Right here, this is what I was looking for. Okay, make sure I just got the right one. So with the click of a button, I've got them all renamed, and all the colors are changed. Or not the colors, but the shadows are changed. I should have made a... I have a palette for Betty and Tasha, but I don't have a palette for the other nutties. I'm probably speaking nonsense. Oh, Nico, you made a... Yeah, I saw that. Nico made a PNG tuber for his friend. Yeah, these are all custom auto actions. I made... Yeah, I made a whole bunch. How's all the shading going? Nico's actually helping with the shading and the flats today, because my sister's actually going to see a horse show, so she won't be able to flat much today. So Nico's helping out with that. Okay, I just need Mr. Nutty and this guy here, the sidekick. I don't actually have a name for him. Oh, it's already the same yellow. Nico is done shading for episode 3 and doing some flats. Nice. Yeah, we're almost done with episode 3. And then I just have to do this stage, the final edits. And then we're done with episode 3. And we're gonna probably start episode 4 line art tonight. That a little bit more. Just a bunch of tweaking. I actually really like this stage. It's a nice break from the line art. I did notice that the eyes in the glove look better when it's not completely white. And I also add a little bit of gradient. I mean, oh, I guess this isn't like the actual nutties. These are just the nutties in the comic book. So maybe it doesn't need this much rendering. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna just... I might leave it white. Since this is the comic book version of Nutty Land, so... Boy, isn't it pretty late over there? I was like, I wanted to start earlier, but I couldn't wake up. I was too tired from yesterday. It's past midnight. Oh no. But you can stay up a little bit, right? Are you drawing right now? You might be in and out of the stream. Okay. It's all good. Why do I have two flats here? What's this one? Oh, okay, I'm gonna merge these two. They're confusing me. And then I'm just gonna merge the backgrounds. I'm gonna merge these two, right? I can't imagine how like confusing it is for my sister and Nico because my layers are so messy. I promise I'm not this messy when I have more time. This is just because I have such little time to organize everything. So what's this layer? This layer is just... Oh, I see. Yeah, these two can just be merged. Alright. Sorry for the flashing. Working on your fan comic. Nice. You've been pumping out some really high quality stuff. Boy is a great artist. I'm glad that you're kind of posting more stuff on social media because I feel like your stuff would like blow up where it should. I mean, like that's not the end game, but it's nice to put yourself out there. Like right now I posted the poster and the thumbnail and for Nutty Land, and it's getting a pretty good reception. feel like the um, like the kind of the indicator of like knowing if the series is for you or not is the second episode. If you read the second episode and you're like, I'm on board with this, then yeah, that's when you know if the series is for you. If you're like, oh, this is not for me because like this is insulting or something, then yeah. So the second episode is really the one to know if you like the series. That's why I'm gonna release the first two at the same time, so that because this first episode is pretty straightforward and innocent, so you don't organize your layers either. Yeah, I mean, you seem like your style, you draw it all on like very few layers. Is that right? Because your style is very like painterly. Sometimes. I guess it depends. You're in an art rut. Art rut means you can't, or you're struggling to draw, but you've been drawing like something every single day. Yes, more people must see Boya art. I agree. Yeah, see, I feel like yeah, I got that vibe that you merge all your layers. Okay, I'm like all over the place here. I'm like adjusting I'm kind of just editing everything. I was supposed to just focus on the flats, but let's see. Oh my god, I don't know if you guys hear that, but the dog is just running around upstairs. How has everyone's week been? We're going into the weekend. Do you guys work tomorrow? I think we're done with the flats for Mr. Nutty. That looks like all the right colors. Oh, what about the tongue? Same color. Yeah, nice. So you can stay up a little bit. I'm gonna try to make it to the art jam tomorrow or on Sunday. So I gotta get up early. But I feel bad for not making it to the Wednesday streams. I always miss those ones. missed Yuning making ramen and dropping her mic into the sink. Actually, I don't think it fell into the sink. I think it just fell down. This line art was very messy, but yeah, I probably can just, I'll clean it just a little bit. I like the messiness, but not this messy. Nico doesn't work either. Nice. Then we will definitely get 3 done. Basically, we have 5 days per episode. That's really what it comes down to. I'm excited for 4 though. I think 4 might be my favorite. We're finally introducing Natasha, which is the pink nutty. Try not to do too much editing on the line art. We got a yappy dog and a baby crying. I don't know if the mic is picking up all that. I'm probably gonna be less talkative this stream because I'm so focused on finishing. Yeah, that works. But I love this stage. It's like finally getting everything done. Because it does give me some anxiety when I'm working on line art for the next issues, and then in the back of my mind, I still gotta go back and fix, or not fix, but finish finish the previous episodes. You guys are all... That dog, my sister's dog. Yeah, he's a very barky. Yeah, I am locked in. I know this mic's pretty sweet. It's not that it wasn't too expensive too. It was like $30. Because before I had just a little tiny lav mic that I use for calls and stuff. And I mean, it worked, so. It's good though, like I feel like that's a better way to go instead of buying all these new equipment and then like okay, I'm gonna stream, I'm gonna buy all this stuff, and then just you either never do it or you never you use that stuff. So I wanted to get a little more used to streaming, and then if I like it, if I like doing it, I slowly get more equipment or get a little bit better. Because back when I wanted to do YouTube, I bought like a it was like 500. Yeah, it was like $500 camera, and like I bought like a mic for that, which I'm not using anymore. I think I returned it. But like, I bought all this stuff, like lighting equipment, tripod stands, like all this stuff, because I was like very gung-ho about like, I'm doing YouTube, that's what I'm gonna do, and I just never did. I never made any videos, but I had all that equipment. So if you want to start doing something, I think you should just do it with even like janky equipment and just anything you could get your hands on. Don't invest too much and just try it out. And then if you enjoy doing it, then slowly upgrade and stuff. I did use the camera for some things, but I never used it for YouTube. Alright, and the next step I usually do... Oh yeah, I should fix these guys down here too. Oh, it looks pretty good though. Wait, no, I have to fix his hair. The thing with a lot of these characters is I had very few like finalized designs. Even Betty, I didn't finalize her design until until I put her on the page or on the panels. And that's mostly just because of time. If you're familiar with a lot of memes, there's actually a meme on this page here. If you can figure it out. I just noticed that this little sidekick guy had like these really nice looking like Sonic shoes here. And then in these other ones, it's just a little round ball. That's okay. I'm gonna make them red. Yeah, let's go with red. Or maybe green because his eyes are green. That might clash with the grass a bit. No. No, let's just make them red. Why does... Oh, I know why, but I'm wondering why the reds are so... yeah, they look more like maroon, but I know why. It's because of the shadows. I'm just gonna do that now. Yeah, usually I select all the warm colors and just I change the tint of the shadows. To like a warmer color. Oh, whoops. There we go. And then, hang on. Not everything though. Let's do that again. Mostly everything is warm except for their eyes and gloves, yeah. And his hat too? think I will add some shading in the eye. Just a little bit. Okay, I think we should move on to the backgrounds. Oh, that bee is actually on this layer. Alright, background time. Let's change that. Oh, hang on, are these bubbles? Okay, let's do this one first. Yeah, it's pretty dark. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do one panel at a time. Oh, could cause some trouble here. What can I do here? Let's merge these two. Oh, let's merge these two. Kind of annoying, but I'm just gonna deal with it. No. Art of Min says, hey, I just wanted to let you know I'm also live streaming my webtoon contest on YouTube. Found you by chance while searching for fellow artists. Nice. What genre are you going for? I'm currently rushing to finish my comic too. Good luck with everything. Oh, yeah, you know about the grind. It is rough. Even if, like, I thought I was prepared, and maybe that was part of me was like procrastinating a little bit, but I was not prepared for this final push. It's one of the most challenging things I've ever done. But good luck too. Let me know what your comic is called. I'll definitely read it. I've been reading a lot of entries. That'd be awesome if I did read your entry and I just didn't know. And I'm gonna check out your stream right after I finish mine, because I'm always looking for something to watch while I'm drawing. You're going for most epic? Good luck, my man. Good luck, my friend, because yeah, there's a lot of entries in most epic. You just uploaded today. Yeah, let me know what it's called and I'll go check it out. Oh, thank you. It's gonna be in the most laughs, so look out for Nutty Land in most laughs. It's more like a couple chuckles, not most laughs. I've been reading a lot of comedy entries. And you know, I'm never gonna say like oh, that wasn't funny or something, because I think comedy is super super difficult. It's very difficult to make people laugh when they're looking to laugh. Your title is called Zombies, Zombies, Machines, Us, and My Little Brother. That's pretty it's pretty memorable. So I was gonna write it down, but I've got it all in my head. Zombies, Machines, Us, and My Little Brother. I'll check that out today after the stream. Whoa, what the heck? Oh, I see. Yeah, I should read more, or I should look at the other genres. I've been mostly focused on the comedy entries, but I should look at the other entries as well. Yesterday I was reading like one of my favorite entries with the little pink bunny. What's it called? I should know. It's called Missy. And I was like, this should be way more popular, because the art is very polished and the tone is very very unique. And then I was like, maybe the creator, maybe this is like a well-known character that the creator's been doing for a long time. And I went to their Twitter and they have like 1 follower, and like they're like a fresh, brand new artist on the internet. So I was like, Oh my god. I really thought they were like already established. Um, so I want to shout out more artists, because they deserve way more recognition. At least in this contest, they should get more recognition. Because like, what's going on? There's like other entries that I'm not gonna name them, but they're not even comedies. They're more like action series that are just like they put into the comedy category because there's less competition, and so I'm just like, that's not very, not very fair. But there's not a lot of engagement in the contest in general, so and yeah, it's super hard to get fan base on original works. Take it from someone who's mostly focused on just fan art. People follow me for one particular thing, and then I have like multi fandoms, so I usually draw something like a completely different fan art for something else entirely. Yeah, I don't stick with the like moment of time where I got the most followers is when I just focused on one fandom. And yeah, that's where I got my most followers, and they've been just slowly dwindling away over the years, because they realize I'm not drawing that thing anymore. Huh? Oh, I see. This is what's confusing because this front cover is a different layer, and then these tiny little panels are different layers, so that's why I'm so confused. Let's make this a little bit more. You saw my Rivals fan art. Yeah, that was actually a commission by Marvel Rivals. Early on, before Rivals blew up and became huge. Yeah, this was before release, when they just announced Psylocke, and they sent me these like top secret documents of Psylocke's design and everything, and they're like, and sent me like a NDA, and I couldn't tell anybody about it, so that was pretty cool. I can talk about it now, I think. Boy, you know Art of Min? I'll have to check out their stuff after this. Jack says that he just draws whatever anybody's gooning to that week. Yeah, right. You're not drawing the waifu of the week. Jack's making an inside joke because he suggested I do that. To become super popular. Nico, you did oh, okay, you did Minecraft YouTuber stuff. I see. Yeah. Yep, it's just never consistent. Also, like, even if you did continue to draw the same thing, like if you just kept drawing the same Minecraft fan art, or the Minecraft YouTubers, like even that, your likes get slowly less and less, but it's maybe more consistent, but it dwindles no matter what. And Boya is just fangirling over Art of Men. I gotta check them out. What's all this Rika? You gotta fill me in. They made Reika. Is Reika another one of your series? Give me the deets. Oh my god. Oh, I know what that is actually. I read that for sure. Reika from the last contest. If it's the one I'm thinking of, then yeah. Your art is amazing. Yeah, everyone drop everything and go check out Reika. Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, bro, let's take it to the finish line. I think you have a great chance of winning with your art. I'm just glad you're not in the comedy category. I mean, action's already a stiff competition, but come on. Yeah, so I don't think I've actually seen Reika. But this is amazing. I will have to. Okay, I'm gonna just subscribe to that and read it later because I want to fully read it instead of just scrolling through it. Did you place at all? Because that would be ridiculous if you weren't even in the top, like, 10. Because I read all the top, like, I think the top 15, and I don't remember seeing Reika on there. Oh, why is, like, action so, so popular? Like, it has the most number of entries right now. But good luck, man. Art of Men. Good luck. Because your art is already, like, on such a professional level. At the very least, I hope webtoon sees your stuff and, like, you know, even if you don't place in the contest, I hope they pick you up for to be an original. Maybe you're already no, they did not let. I thought maybe you're already an original, but they don't let. Yeah, they don't let original creators join the contest. Let's see what the chat is saying. Oh, Phil's here. He's doing he's probably still working on math stuff. Boy has taken a lot of inspiration from Art of Men's work. Yeah, I can see that. It's so, like, it's so adorable looking, but also has a lot of emotion and is very dynamic too. Really nice stuff. Yeah, it's like very high quality, professional looking stuff. Yeah, Boya knows a lot of. She claims to be chronically online, so. Right now you're collabing with a friend who writes. Yeah, that's a good idea. If you think you're lacking in, like, writing, then that's a really good idea to find a writer. So you wrote Reika. I'll have to read it first before I can fully judge the story, but nothing stuck out as bad. I'm guessing just from what I saw, it wasn't your conventional like action series that they were looking for. Because they just want you to get right into the action and the fighting and stuff. And from what I saw, because yeah, that was the call to action contest. So from what I saw, it was more it just wasn't what they were looking for. I'm really excited to check out that zombie comic. And your live streams too. Yeah, their last contest had a lot of stiff competition. Like some entries, I'm just like blown away by the art. A lot of like the ones that placed like last or like in the top 15, like even just the honorable mention ones. Yeah, I was like blown away. I feel like this contest, the one happening right now, a lot of the later entries are gonna sneak up on people. Like you, for example, Art of Men. Because yeah, we still have like 19 days, so I feel like there's still a lot of creators working on stuff that they're definitely gonna sneak up on people. One of my favorite artists on Instagram, Vago, she does a lot of like GL stuff. She's one of my favorite artists, and she just announced on her TikTok that she's joining the contest. So I'm like, I can't wait for that. I don't know when it's coming out though. She just announced it. Boy, you're definitely glazing. Don't be lying. Yeah. I don't mind if you speak Chinese on your streams. I'll still just watch it or listen to something. And yeah, watch your process. Boy, do you speak Chinese? I feel like no. You speak a couple languages, but probably not Chinese. Yeah, I'll watch anything. Something I want to try to do is also stream on Pixiv, because I feel like I have a pretty pretty moderate following over there on Pixiv, and they stream a lot. There's a lot of adult content over there, but I feel like I should also try to stream over there. Yuning speaks Chinese. Okay. Della's here. It's the 26th, yeah. Why is everyone confused about it being the 26th? It's the 26th right now. Oh, I see. It's probably because we live in different time zones. Yeah, same. That's what what I'm doing too. I just want to stay on task. Yeah, boy, he's entering in the action category with a comic called Zombies, Machines, and My Little Brother. Yeah, Zombies, Machines, Us, and My Little Brother. Oh, yeah, it's the 27th over there. You guys are... Seems like you guys are like 8 hours ahead? 9 hours ahead? Asian gang. I feel like Yuning's Discord has a lot of Asians. Me included. I know, it's like time travel. It's pretty cool. Yeah, Art of Mint just posted his entry like right now, a few hours ago. So go check it out. Go check it out and then come back here. But I'm gonna read it after the stream to fully consume it. What's your release strategy, Art of Min? Like, what? You have 3 episodes to upload. So what's your... Do you have a planned release strategy? Della, you don't have to be Asian. You're perfect just the way you are. Yeah. Oh, jeez, it's already 1 a.m. where Boya lives. Yeah, Yuning only streams that's convenient for herself and the Asian countries. That's so true. We have, like, the people living in the States have to wake up super early, or for like skits, he just has to stay up past 12. Della's gonna blackmail Boya. What for? Yeah, is anybody born on the 26th? You've got only a few more hours. I mean, it's the afternoon right now. It's 12 p.m. in Minnesota. What? Oh, there we go. Make it blue. Desaturate blue. I feel like I gotta go faster. Alright, I'm missing some of this chat here. So we're gonna upload the next episode in 24 hours, and the third will be next week. Nice, nice. So I'm assuming you have everything pretty much done. You said you were still racing to the finish. Yeah, don't bully Boya. Only bully Basil. Yeah. I am feeling better, yeah. Was I feeling what was my mood like last stream? I don't remember. I was probably a little bit stressed out. But yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better, especially now that episode 3 is the line art is done, and then now I can just focus on finishing the first 2. And then Art of Men, you're just uploading as soon as you finish them. Okay. That's pretty crazy. So you're telling me that right now you're working on episode 2 and it's yeah, okay. I mean, I guess that's kind of what I'm doing too. I really have nothing done right now. My initial goal was having everything done like right now, and then I'm just focused on like the promoting, but I have nothing done right now. Nothing. That's why Nico never shows up in Uning streams, because he's always at work while in the EU. Oh, you have 2 episodes ready, and then you're doing the 3rd right now. Okay. I was gonna say, that'd be insane if you didn't have some sort of buffer. So where Della lives, she's around. Yeah, it is tricky to find like the right time for everybody. Alright, I'm just gonna let y'all chat. I'm gonna continue. That does not work. I'm just gonna go with white. But then again, the background is also white. No, that works. I'll just add a bit of shading. I think we're almost done with this page here. I keep saying page is basically a panel. I'm always all stressed out about like, oh, I still gotta do backgrounds, but when I'm actually doing backgrounds, it's kind of enjoyable. I gotta change the opacity to 69. Perfect. Looks good. This is my only credit in the comic so it's like an Inception credit. Actually, I might add a little tag at the end to thank my sister and Nico. And Nico, if you wanted me to do your new username, Just let me know how you would like to be credited as. Live, laugh, nut. That's right. Yes, you gotta be fasty if you wanna do comics, because we don't have a lot of time. Yeah, it's good to start with short comics. Don't do anything too long. I'm slow too, Arvment. Like, I think that's what this contest is helping me with, is just to get rid of my my perfectionism and my doubts, and just go with the first instinct, because it's really like putting myself into that time restraint really just pushes me out of that comfort zone of like really taking my time with everything. So yeah, that helps. And also the comic jam helped. I feel like after this I could do anything I want. Like, I wasn't making art for like a couple months because I guess I guess I wouldn't call it like art block, because I was still drawing, I just wasn't posting. But I couldn't get anything done was the main thing. So hopefully, like, after this contest and after the art jam, I feel like I could get anything done at this point. Because everything else in comparison is would seem like a breeze. And boy, that meme comics are just is all I do. It's all I do. And that's a legitimate form of comics. Those comics are all in her head. Same. Like, when I get to the actual, like, I mean, Nuttyland is just like, it's a comic I had to start, or a comic I made up on the spot. But when I finally get to the comics that have been, like, lingering in my head for a long time, that'll be exciting. Yeah, I made Nuttyland just for the contest. And then, after I during the development, I started having those, like, I guess daydreaming about where it could go, and like, and all, like, the exciting, like, different directions I could take the series. And that's when it became really fun. I'm just reading all through your chat. There's a lot. Yeah, if anyone else is joining the contest, go ahead and type it in the comments. All these people, though, they're from Uning's Discord. They're just all my friends from the comic jam. But they're all super talented too. I feel like everybody on that Discord is like ready to pop off. So where is this barcode? I've been trying to figure out where this barcode is. Like what layer? Okay, this is the layer. Change it to white. There we go. Now it finally is coming together. Honestly, it's almost done. Ooh. Yeah, Art of Men if you want to join Uning's Discord. It's pretty chaotic over there, but they'd love to have you. Yeah, boy, I shared the link. My comic from 2020. Boy, you were in the call to action contest? Let me see that. Oh, so the link you were talking about was wasn't for the Discord, it was for Boya's comic. Yeah, send us your entry for the call to action contest. Just embrace the cringe. Yeah, share the link. Oh yeah, you can't share links on YouTube, I don't think. But share it on the Discord. Yeah, same. I've never been into Discord communities, but recently I wanted to try it. Because of the contest, I wanted to get to know more webtoon creators, so I was like, why not try it? And it's been really fun. I've gotten to know a lot of people, and even met some people that are helping out with my comic now, so like Nico. And I feel like me and Boya's gotta collab at some point, like either on like a full-blown comic or something. Let's do a BL together. Gotta switch teams. Yeah, let's do it. Actually, yeah, like I feel like you and my sister would be a great team, because she has a ton of ideas for BL. But we should do something together too. A BL anything. Just like a brand new series. That's why I really want to succeed in the contest, because if I get that prize money or any sort of prize money, I could fund like multiple projects that I want to do, and I want to collab with more artists and pay them well. Because I feel like a lot of people have passion projects, but they can't get the funding. Yeah, she's like the comic jam reminded me a lot of what I did with my sisters back then, because we always did comics together growing up. And yeah, I think she was definitely the best writer out of the because I did it with 3 of my sisters. So, and yeah, her stuff is always BL stuff. So she has this really cool medieval one that she keeps going back to. So if you like drawing armor, probably. If you don't like drawing armor, maybe not, but Phil likes any type of romance. What do you call that? Isn't that pansexual? You're like consuming fictional. It's not like you're attracted to anything. You just like consuming fictional works where just any type of romance. Yeah, I get ya. I'm the same way. Artemin says, I kept hesitating whether to reach out earlier, but finding someone in the same situation as mine is now too rare. So I said, F it, let's help each other with some moral support. Yeah. That's great. Thank you so much for commenting. I think you've made a lot of people's day by commenting, so believe me, I was so like, I always kind of just lurked on Uning's streams and like Chainsaw streams, and I was like, it took me a long time to have the courage to just comment something in their live stream, because I'm shy. But I'm glad I did. I'm really glad I did. Yeah. Moral support. Which medieval one? Right now it's like in a novel format where she just goes back and writes it every once in a while, but she wants to turn it into a comic. Oh, she did start the comic. Yeah, it's on webtoon. I'll send it to you. I'll write a note. I have to remind myself to send that to you. That's too real, Phil. I mean, fictional romance is always better than real romance, I'd say. I think people in relationships would agree. Like my sister and I were talking about that, where I'm like, um, because the Space Together is the sci-fi romance I'm working on. I'm like, why am I writing a romance when I've never been in a relationship? And my sister was like relationships are overrated. Like, it's when you're actually in a relationship, it's very different from writing a fictional romance. Cause like, yeah, it's meant to be entertaining, or it's meant to evoke the feelings of love or romance, but it's not it's not what real life romance is. It's different. So I think anybody can write what they want to feel during a relationship, even if they haven't been in one. Freaks together strong. Yeah, she's very inspired by like Game of Thrones and like Berserk. So if we had the funding, I would just help her with the art. But then I have my own projects to work on too. But I would love to see it. I would love to see all my sister's comics happen, because they've kind of drifted away from comic making, because their lives are just busy. So, but that was so fun back then when we did comics together. That's how Ukmenru came about, is through, we would do like weekly comics. We try to do it every week just for fun, and then it became like way too epic, and like our last quote unquote like chapter or episode was like 100 pages long. And each of us had to do 100 pages. I think mine went like 110 pages. So we were pretty crazy back then. And it was all on just like on print paper. Like it was before digital. Actually, no, the last one I did was digital. It was like one of the first digital things I did. Alright, I think I gotta move on from this page. I think I'm done. I don't like the sun. I'm gonna just get rid of this gradient on the sun. I think it should just be a solid color. Yeah. Yeah, Uning's been around for a while, so I've been lurking for a while. I'm still reading Dear Alice. I'm in the middle. Don't tell her. What? Phil, how did you find Boya's old comic? Oh, okay, it's on the Discord. I'll check it out after the stream. The first face reveal of young Betty. So cute. Okay, yeah, so the colors are just a bit off, but they're supposed to be off because there's never a true color palette. Whoops. Okay. Okay, I see. I think this little advertisement on the back is based off of like Wendy's or Dairy Queen. I have the reference somewhere. Yeah, she's so cute. There's, I guess, like, it's kind of interesting because in the series, the only human character is Betty, but technically you could call every like stage of her life, you can kind of call those different characters because it goes back in like you see Betty from age like 9 to 10, 9 to 11, 12 to 14, like 16 to 18, like, so whenever it recalls back to that moment, it's kind of like different characters that you see. So like maybe some people's favorite character is when Betty is 17 to 18 because she's a lot different from when she's 20 to 25, for example. Like, so the different stages of Betty's life kind of act like different characters, even though it's all one character. That's what's fun about like the mockumentary format, is all like the archival footage of Betty throughout her life. I can't for the life of me find this advertisement for Dairy Queen. I might just look it up again. Oh god, what are you guys saying in the chat? Phil, you still haven't read Dear Alice either. Yeah, we just don't tell Yuning that we haven't read her comic. To be fair, we probably discovered Yuning through the YouTube and not through the comic. I think most people find her through her YouTube channel. Did I miss something? Did Boya say something that got removed again? Oh, Della, can you send me the fan art you did for Dear Alice? There's a lot of stuff I missed over the years. Ah, the it's always the other way around for Nico. He read Dear Alice first and then started watching Yuning streams. Interesting. Yeah, the old Chainsaw videos is so different from how he is knowing him now. Oh yeah, okay, I have to apologize to Boya because I thought that her last comment last time, which was nuts and balls, I thought that was the reason why my chat disappeared, but that wasn't it. I found the chat. I just had to kind of refresh my YouTube and then I found it. Oh, okay, there's also a secondary conversation going on Discord that I'm missing. I swear that the reference was... Okay, it's right here. I found it. It's a GIF file, that's why. So it was a Wendy's ad. That looks pretty good, actually. That burger. Okay, so there's the dash. There's the title. Betty is a little bit different. I have a different auto action for her. So you see these layers here, they're all like the highlights, shadows. This is Betty's those little dashes on her overalls. And if I click this button here, it changes all the names of everything. It even changes the overall, the color of the threads, and then it also adds layers here for her lips and the blush and eyeshadow. I guess She's only 9, so she probably won't have eyeshadow, but just a little bit of because this is how she looks like now. Maybe just a little bit of shading around the eyes, just to give it depth, but nothing like, we're not gonna doll her up or anything. And then first things first, just changing the flats to the new color palette. Someone on Instagram noted that Betty looks a lot like Miraculous Ladybug, and I can't unsee it now. It wasn't supposed to be, or I never realized that, but she kind of does. Yeah. Yeah, doesn't she now? Like, she does kind of look like Miraculous Ladybug. In the beginning, though, I think I almost made her blonde in the beginning, and then it became like brunette hair, and then at the very last second I changed it to black because I thought it suits her character more. And I think I might give young Betty stripes again, because in the original concept art her shirt has or she has a striped shirt. This one here. And her overalls are a bit more they're lighter than the overalls as an adult. It was dumb on my part to have this this concept art. The shading is actually through a different method. I actually used hard lights, and if you've ever worked with hard lights, it's a lot different than like a multiply layer or like overlay layer. Let's see if I shut off. Let me put this in the full screen so you guys can see. If I shut off all the hard lights, it looks like this. So you kind of have to start darker and then add light to it. Like, it's a pretty interesting method, but then it's not the method we're using for these panels. So if you're like, I'm gonna grab the flats here, these flats are way too dark for the method that we're using. So I'm like, why did I do this hard light method when I told Nico to do like the multiply overlay method for the shading? So yeah, it was a dumb oversight, or not oversight, but Boya hates Marinette, but she might like Betty, so that's good. Yeah, Betty is a much different character. Um, what's going on in the chat? Yeah, it's probably because she used to be brunette. I changed the hair much later. Oh, take a look at these very terrible first palettes that I picked out. This, oh my god, this was the very first color palette choice. That's how it looked. I didn't know what I was doing. It was just my first instinct. And yeah. Ooh, that's rough. And then so yeah, that's why maybe you thought she was brunette first. Oh, Art of Men is leaving. He probably already left, but I'll catch you later, man. I'll check out your stuff after the stream. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, it's pretty awesome that you jumped in. Yeah, it was completely unexpected. I didn't even know anyone was watching this besides the Discord group. Yeah, maybe he'll join Uning's Discord. That'd be pretty sweet. What? I don't get this reference, but it's funny. Yeah, isn't that like the most goofy looking palette? It's like barf. Yeah, my first instincts are never good. I'm just I'm good at telling what looks, or like, I guess my best trait is like polishing something. Like I could polish a turd pretty well. But when I start, I went through multiple just experimenting with different palettes and styles. I think this is the final one. Yeah. And then even after this, I did. I swear, that dog. Yeah, even after that, I did some major redesigns. Phil's used goofier color palettes. Yeah, it's something I'm still working on. I'm not like an expert at colors, so I'm still trying to get a little bit better at that. that dog is a pain in the ass. Sure, you can pet him. He just likes to bark, but he It depends on the person. I think all he wants is to be pet. So like if someone's kind of like scared of him, then that's when he gets angry. But if you want to pet him, then he's very open to it. Pet the dog. Yeah, it's my sister's dog. And she leaves the house a lot, so he's just kind of running around waiting for her to come back. But Art of Men, huh? I was not expecting that. The art is incredible. I'm so glad I'm streaming because all sorts of people are showing up. I'm still waiting on Mitch to show up. I was in so many of his streams, so it would just be like a full circle moment if he showed up on my stream. Nico, you like big dogs. I don't know. I feel like dogs... I would love to have a medium dog at some point, because like our previous family dog was like a little yappy mini pincher. And then this one right now is like a bunch of different breeds, but he's still small. And then my other sister's dog is like a pit bull, and she's pretty big. So yeah, I guess if I had to have a pet, I'd probably go with a cat rather than a dog. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm glad you knew him, I don't know which Art of Men's pronouns, but yeah, I'm glad you knew who they were. Yeah, I've followed Mitch for like years, and then I later found out through Jess that mostly everybody from Uning's, or not everybody, but a lot of people from Uning's Discord came from Mitch's Discord. I found that out much later through Jess. I had no idea really. And I think I was even part of Mitch's Discord, I just wasn't as involved. So I was all aware of that stuff happening. It was just in the background. And yeah, I'm still talking to him. Like, he's entering the contest in comedy, so he's gotta show up at some point in my stream. Mitch Mackey. Mitch Mackey had the comic jam before Union. And I think like Skits and Goth and Jess and Chains were all from Mitch's Discord. And they kind of immigrated to Union's. Immigrated. Yeah, the image verse. Yeah. Yeah. I had no idea that that was the same. Those were all the same people. And then Jess told me, like, yeah, that's the Discord that we were from. So. It was a mind-blowing revelation. And Nico was from that Discord too. Dang, I don't know how Mitch managed to like accumulate so many creators. Like we all just kind of stumbled onto his streams. Those foreigners. Duh. Phil, go follow Boya on Instagram. What you doing? Yeah, I was a part of that server too. I just never said anything. And plus Discord always it was like a thing I didn't know how to use. I was very unfamiliar with it. Because for a long time I was just always like, why do we need Discord? It's just a place to chat, but we can chat anywhere. But now I understand. It's nice that it's it's not like Facebook or like a website where you're distracted by other things. You've been a part of the Union server since Will Smith's slap. That was the Oscars 2022, right? It's gotta be. It was when Coda won Best Picture. So it had to be 2022. Wait, no, I think that was Parasite. Hang on. Yeah, the Oscars 2022. So it's been 3 years for you, Boya. Yuning invited you to Mitch's Discord. Oh yeah, so Yuning was part of the Imageverse too. That's crazy. I don't know how. Yeah, why everyone just happened to stumble on Mitch's Discord. Oh yeah, also for Betty's hair, it's actually a different blending layer. I have an auto action for that. Yeah. So did I change her eye color yet? I don't think I did. There we go. Same with this. There you go. Okay. Yeah, that looks right. And I think these are all warm colors right now. Yeah. So I'm gonna change any of the cool colors. The eyes are debatable. The eyes and the teeth, I think they should be warm colors. Yeah, because it's more lively. Y'all have probably no idea what I'm talking about. You can barely tell. I think hair should also be warm colors. Yeah. So Boy has been posting on Tumblr. I used to have a pretty active Tumblr for Love Live when I was really into Love Live. But I haven't been on there for ages. It's gotten pretty annoying though, the amount of social media, because I have like an entire list now of all the places I have to upload, and I think I'm gonna cut that down a bit, because like, yeah, I can probably get rid of like maybe Kara, or I feel like Threads and Blue Sky are the same amount of engagement, so I might get rid of one of those. And then Facebook, I'm not sure about Facebook. Maybe I'll just let my relatives know when the comic's out, because that's mostly my Facebook is just relatives. I'm just reading through the chat. Oh, so Della and Nico have the same time zone. That makes sense. That's probably why Team B won, to be honest. It's because we always have, because we were very communicative, if that's even a word. It's all about communication. That's why I felt so bad for Team D. Cause like I can't imagine trying to work as a team when people are being that unresponsive. It's just, that's impossible. Yeah, that's nice. It kind of all just worked out for Team B. I was asking Jess, like, because a couple people are asking, like, is there a way to kind of subscribe to the comic before it's out so they'll be notified of it? And there's no way on webtoon to make like a creator account unless you post a comic on there. So yeah, I was asking Jess, like, do I have to upload a comic before I have an account on there? Because right now I can't even edit like my profile pic, or like I can't have people follow me on there. And Jess was like, yeah, I think you have to upload something. So I might upload Mismatched on my webtoon account so that people can go over there and follow me, so that when Nuttyland comes out they will be notified. So I gotta ask Yuning if that's okay. Nico did a comic jam with people who rarely responded and ended up making the whole thing by himself. Damn. Oh, that's terrible. That's never fun. Yeah, that's probably exactly what Team D had to go through. Because I think by the end of it, Skew had to do most of the comic. Skew and Val. That reminds me of a group project in school. We had to make a video. I think it was about the Declaration, or it was about the Constitution. And so I just remember like drawing like all those American figures and having to like animate their mouths and stuff. And the only thing I asked the my teammates to do was to record their voices, because I was gonna do all the animating, the editing, everything. I just asked them to do the voices so that I can put them in the video. And I was like, just meet after school. I'll bring the microphone and all the equipment to record you guys, and then I'll put the video all together. And none of them showed up. So I had to do all the voices myself, and the entire video. And then, you know, we still had like an A+ on it, and they did none of the work. Chains is here. Yeah, I'm still streaming. I'm gonna be streaming all day, I think. So even if like Boya goes to bed and she wakes up, I'll probably still be streaming. I'm just gonna try to get episode 1 and 2 done today. So I'm gonna be streaming all day until it's done. Oh no, but Chains is also streaming. So I might take breaks. Yeah, I'll probably take a break when you're streaming. How long have we been going on now? Let me check. Is there a way to check how long you've been streaming for? I feel like that should be. Where can I get that information? It should be just right there. Okay, like 2 hours. We can dual stream. Yeah, let's do it. Cross the streams. We have a message retracted. What'd you say, Della? Yeah, school projects suck. Yeah, I think we all gelled pretty well on Mismatched. The title was ironic for us. For the characters in the comic, that's a perfect title, but for the teammates, it's the opposite. Oh, that's happened to you too, Phil. Yep. Yes. I tip my hat to the both of you and Basil. Boy, I had to go. It's almost 3 for her. Bye, Boya. Good night. Have a good sleep. Thanks for joining. I'll see you next time. Bye bye, Boya. So Della's gotta go by 9. I think that's a few hours from now. Yeah, I probably might. I probably might not do this all day. Just because I'll be more productive off stream. But I'll go on for a couple, maybe like another hour, maybe. I am just more productive off stream. Let's see if young Betty needs any sort of eyeshadow. I doubt it. But maybe just a little bit. I did reference like Isha a lot from Arcane for young Betty. Just because I love the way they designed and animated Isha. Yeah, maybe just a tint, just to give it her eyes more depth, but not as dark as adult Betty. Phil's gotta go too. Later, Phil. Thanks for coming in or stopping by. Good luck on your maths and all your studying. I'll see you later. Yeah, it is nice to stream, but that it like you do have to multitask with like the chat and everything. So just, you know, it's always just gonna be more productive when you're completely focused on something. Good luck with your script, Phil. Yeah, hopefully you can catch a later stream. Just a bit of blush. Yeah, I know. I feel like I could tone down the like the amount of rendering. This is very like the basics though. And Nico helped a bunch with the cell shading, so I'm just adding that's a little bit more like the blush and the basically just gradients. I do want to tweak this a bit. And it's really just about pushing some of these shadows a bit more, or less shadows from what Nico did already. And it's nice that Nico and I have like similar like I think we both think the same way when it comes to shading. So like so yeah, every time I get some of Nico's shading, I'm just like, it's either exactly what I was thinking or better. And then just like very small tweaks. Then just a small little beady, these tiny little beady white highlights in the hair, and then I think we're good. Oh, right. I forgot about the stupid comic. I forgot all about it. I am gonna go use the bathroom real quick too. And then I'll be right back. Yeah, right now I do have a 2 to 3 man group. I got Nico and my sister. My sister does the flats and Nico does the cell shading. So yeah, thanks Stella. It's all about. Oh, time for you to go. Yeah, I'll catch you later, Della. Thanks for hopping in. Bye bye, fellow artist. Yeah, I'll see you later. Have a good night or a good day. I think it's night for you. Have a good night. There it is. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Just gotta go use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's get right back to it. Where is this ruler? Oh, I see. There's the door. Don't forget her enamel pen. That's a big, that's a thing. Whoa. I have to remember to add her enamel pen and then add her lav mic when she's being interviewed too. I think I remember that. Continuity is a big thing for me. Like I was reading one of the entries and like their continuity was so, they'd be like breaking the line and they didn't care, or some like in between the panels they would have like this like an 8 or like a 10, like panel 8, panel 10, like they had like stuff outside in the gutters, and I was like, you didn't like read it over or remove those? I mean, I get like most of the entries are like amateur, like I'm amateur too, but like you gotta care a little bit and read, like at least read it over before you upload it. Those rulers always mess you up. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes I leave them on, and yeah, they'll probably screw you up if you're trying to do the flats or do the shading. Okay, I gotta get this comic done. That's what I was gonna do. I think the pages are just white. And then I gotta figure out. let's just do that. Chicken nuggets. Yeah, I probably won't be talking much because I'm really focused, very locked in, as they say. I think that's good. I'm just gonna add some. Round brush. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I might just stop the stream because I'm in it now. I'm just trying to go as fast as possible with no distractions. So yeah, I might just hop off. But this was fun. I will do it. I'll probably keep doing these. Thanks to anyone who joined in. Thanks to anyone who's gonna watch it later. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop the stream and get this done. Making good progress. Slowly but surely. Bye, Nico. Thank you for helping. You are a lifesaver. I'll catch you later, and yeah, let's get this done. Let's get this done, and then we can burn out. We can burn out after. All right. Oh, it's looking good. That burger's look. I'm just gonna have to change that tomato, but yeah. I will catch you all later. Bye bye.